Hey folks, I want to welcome you all back to Fat Guy Fantasy Football. I have returned from northern New Jersey after dealing with several different incidences up there. I just want to say it's happy for me to be back here in sunny, warm Florida. I want to thank Capper for doing such a great job. I watched all of his videos. I love everyone's responses to his videos. I love his energy. I will not be able to match anything that he did in those earlier videos. I am very happy and proud of him for doing that work. Again, it is the 10th week of the season, so we're going to go through our picks and predictions. And again, thank you for coming in and watching this video. Starting with the Thursday night games, we have the Colts versus the Jags. The Jags are the worst team in the league, and I'm going with the Colts. Andrew Luck has proven that he is an elite quarterback. For the beginning of the 1 o'clock games, we have the Chargers at the Bucks. Doug Martin put up 60 points last week against my team. 30 points, amazing. 40 burger, unbelievable. 60 points, I don't even have a name for what that is. So obviously I'm going with the Bucks, and their offense is explosive now. We're going with the Titans at the Dolphins. The Finns' defense is no joke. I think that the Finns' defense will get it done, and they may even put up points on their D against the Titans. Next game is the Raiders at the Ravens. The Raiders are unraveling. We all knew that they were going to do this. Other than putting up the most penalties in the year, we knew that it was all a matter of time until they'd start falling apart. I'm impressed with the fantasy numbers Palmer has put up, more than what I expected. But again, I think that they're unraveling, and the Ravens, they can just keep it steady, they'll win the game. Broncos at the Panthers, I think it's established at this point, and it should be known to everybody that Peyton Manning is the best quarterback in the NFL. Hands down. Okay, we're going with the Giants at the Bengals. I need redemption. I need something after my buddy Capper and his Steelers rolled over on us and made Eli Manning look stupid. So I have to get some redemption, and this is what we call a must-win. And it's unfortunate it's against a talented team like the Bengals. But as a homer, I'm going to go with the Giants winning at Cincy. We have the Lions at Minnesota. I know that Detroit cannot stop Adrian Peterson, but I do think as a team they can outscore the Vikings. I think Harvin's been mentioned on crutches recently, and that is bad news, being that he's the #1 receiver so far in the NFL. So I'm going with the Lions there. Falcons at the Saints. Well, it's over for the Falcons. They're going to take their first loss at New Orleans. I could see Breeze getting this team up to speed already. All the receivers, all the running backs are on all cylinders. This is what I expect. Expect the first loss for Atlanta. Then we have the Jets going to Seattle, which no one likes to go to Seattle to begin with. So I expect a big loss for the Jets, unfortunately for them. And all my buddies back in Jersey, I'm sorry, you guys are going to lose. Seahawks basically are going to win at home, and they usually do. Okay, we got the Cowboys at Philly. I also see Philly falling apart. There's way too much talent on this team for this to be happening. You cannot protect Vic. You cannot create a pocket for Vic. The only time you get him to get any production is when he's running for his life. That's ridiculous. You have amazing receivers. You have a talented tight end. And I do remember you guys being predicted as being one of the better defense in the beginning of the year. I'm sorry, Philly. Even as a Giants fan, I don't like the Cowboys or the Eagles, but I'm picking the Cowboys to win this game. Rams at 49ers. I think this is going to be a close game. I think that the Rams are an up-and-coming team. I like Bradford. I know Amendola's coming back, his favorite target. He's coming back so soon. I shouldn't have dropped him in my league. I'm an idiot. So the 49ers are going to basically win with some type of defensive play. They're going to be picking on one of the mistakes done by Bradford or one of the receivers. And I think that the Rams have an up-and-coming defense too. So don't be surprised if this is an upset and I'm wrong. But I'm going with the 49ers. The Sunday night football game is the Texans at the Bears. This is supposed to be the two best defenses in the league. Obviously, we just mentioned the 49ers, but I see the Texans winning because I think Cutler forces mistakes way too much. The Monday Night Football game is the Chiefs at the Steelers. The Chiefs are basically a giant tire fire of stink wafting in the wind. Just terrible. They're just awful. I'm going to go with the Steelers with an easy roll at home. And now,
here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
Since that's the wrap of all the weekly games, we're going to go to our next segment, probably everyone's favorite segment, the Dick Punches of the Week. And with the Dick Punches, I'm going to be bringing Capper and our special guest this week, Keith Sykes. My man,
a Dick Punch! Dick Punch!
We got
him, Allison!
Either side of Pennsylvania, on either side of me here, we got the Steelers and we got an Eagles fan. We're going to be doing 3 Dick Punches right now.
Go Steelers!
And we're going to start with our man over here, Keith Sykes' team, the Eagles. With all that talent and this quarterback being paid that much and everything that you've gone through for this guy, protect him. Why are you going through all this? I don't understand. It makes no sense. It makes me happy as a Giants fan, but it's just pathetic. So I'm going to have to give the Eagles a Dick Punch and a special little rundown here by Keith, too. Go ahead.
So let me tell you something. I have always bled Eagle Green. But for fuck's sakes, guys, 3-5, what the hell? I want you to take notice that I'm wearing my Villanova University shirt because I have more confidence in my alma mater than I have in my home team.
Dick Punch!
So my Dick Punch has to go to Andy Reid and Jeffrey Lurie. What the fuck, guys? Get your shit together and beat Dallas.
Dick Punch him.
A Dick Punch!
Dick Punch!
All right, here we go. For the next Dick Punch, we got Mike Shanahan. Basically, big mouth, in front of press conference, foot in mouth. Why would you say that when you got guys like London Fletcher on your team, vets that have been there forever, basically putting their ass out there every single game, and you're going to say that you're going to evaluate talent for next year? No. You get a Dick Punch.
A Dick Punch! I'm good.
And the last Dick Punch will be coming directly from me. And it's a happy moment for this guy right here.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. A Dick Punch, Giants fans.
What I'm going to tell you is, I am a Giants fan. I know I wear different jerseys. I also like Detroit too. But I have to say, as a Giants fan, that I do know that the Steelers and the Giants are the two best, classiest teams in all the NFL. The Cowboys had been dethroned as America's team. They are not America's team. If there's any team that is America's
It's
team,
the Pittsburgh Steelers.
or the New York Giants.
I don't know about that.
Simple as that. Okay? So in saying that, Eli Manning, you gave your fantasy owners 6 points. And that gets you a Dick Punch.
A Dick Punch!
All right, folks. Now the last segment of our show is basically our tributes to our favorite local eateries. Remember, Fat Guy Fantasy Football is about your tailgating. I have not seen enough photos from your tailgates. I know all my Jet fans are upset and they don't want to put their pictures up because they're not winning too many games. But come on, guys. Please send me some of those from the beginning of the season, you know, when you guys were happy. And I need to see more of what you guys do out there at home or in the parking lots of these games. For starters, I just want to thank Roberto. I was just home for a month. I must have seen this man every other day at Tony's Touch of Italy, giving me a different sandwich or something. This guy gave me a free half pepperoni, half onion pie because someone didn't want to pick it up. He hooked me up with this. I brought it back for everyone for the game that night. And it's just a little sample. Their food is awesome. You got to check them out in Pompton Lakes, right there on Wanacue Avenue. Tony's Touch of Italy.
I still didn't get a slice of that Tony's pizza, by the way.
Yeah, neither did I. What's it about?
It's a 23-hour drive all the way down here,
Yeah.
so all it is an empty box with oil on the bottom.
There's something else
I thought you were bringing Stromboli's.
That's next time. All right.
Speaking of Stromboli's, real pizza.
Real pizza. I know.
68822. Oh, son of a
Six.
bitch.
I know that all you Valley Forge alumni and cadets there at the academy, I'm very sorry you're still there. Real Pizza, 688-2222.
Sucks for them.
You know you've got a jonesing for that cheesesteak Stromboli, so call it in, pick it up at the Red Gate.
And then you got Richie B Sports Restaurant down here in Cape Coral, Southwest Cape Coral off of Chiquita, Cape Coral Parkway. 30 plus TVs, get your tots, get your Reuben's Cousin Turkey, go in there for a Tots Benedict. Freaking awesome stuff. Steak Stromboli, no peppers, no onions, no mushrooms, sauce inside. You'll be happy. We'll see you there. Go Steelers.
All right, I have one more part of this whole show I want to do. It's my thanks. I want to give 3 thanks. Again, number 1 goes to Capper. The guy held down the fort. He knew when I was in the hospital. He knew when I was up there protecting my mom and keeping an eye on her for the storm. And that rolls me into the next thank you. I want to thank Alan Shima. He took me in and looked after my mom also when the power was out. He was a great host. My trip was only supposed to be a couple weeks long, and it went to a full month. Thank you very much, Alan. You're a class act. And basically, the final and most important thank you goes to everyone putting all the effort and support and helping everybody in the New York, New Jersey area. They're going through a lot of awful stuff. There's people without power still, and snow on the ground, and it's 30 degrees outside. There's hours of waiting on lines for gasoline, and I'm thinking about you guys. I just want to make sure everyone was thanked. I'm going to wrap up the show now. This is Chris Allison. I'm back here in Florida signing off, and I hope to be there for next week too. Thank you.